You've seen trekking pole tents. This is the first ever trekking pole chair. It's an ingenious design, but how well does it work? And how does it stack up to its competitors? Stick around to find out. Get Out Gear contacted me to review this chair. I usually am pretty hesitant about reviewing products, but when I saw this design, I immediately responded. The TrekChair was almost instantly funded on Indiegogo, with nearly 1,000 backers and raising over $123,000. So I'm not the only one to think this is a pretty cool design. This chair follows the trend of trekking pole tents. Why not use something you already have and dual purpose it for something like the back of a chair? So the chair is sold as a bundle. What you get is their carbon fiber, ultra strong trekking poles, affectionately called goat sticks, a carrying case for the trekking poles, the chair frame, the chair body, and a stuff sack for the chair. The frame, the body, and the stuff sack weigh slightly under 24 ounces. Ditch the stuff sack, and it's under 23 ounces. That puts it right in between the Helinox Chair Zero and the Helinox Zero Highback. It's not a huge weight savings over the Helinox Zero Highback, but the trekking poles give this chair two advantages. First, the pack size is significantly smaller. It just has fewer, shorter poles. Second, the trekking poles allow for an adjustable seat back. You can position it upright or more laid back. I took this on a trip this past weekend and it was super comfortable lounging around the fire. And just a quick note, if you're finding value in this video, I'd love it if you'd click that like button. It really helps this video and my channel quite a bit. The chair is rated for 265 pounds. I'm 6'1", 180, and it holds me no problem, feels very solid. I had a client this past weekend on my trip that goes 240 try out the chair, and he sat in it and it held him no problem, and he actually mentioned that it was a lot more comfortable than his Helinox Highback. And I have to agree, after trying these chairs out side by side at my local gear shop, Gear for Adventure, the TrekChair just has a larger seating area and you sit in a much more comfortable position compared to the Helinox chairs. Let's take a look at these trekking poles. They're called goat sticks, they're carbon fiber, and when I pulled them out of the box, I took one look at them and I said they look just like my Cascade Mountain Tech poles that I bought for like 50 bucks. Those poles are okay, but they're nothing compared to my Lakey poles. After inspecting these poles a little bit more, they are a lot beefier than the Cascade Mountain Tech poles. Get Out Gear added 50% more carbon fiber to the bottom section, going from 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters. They made the tip a little bit longer to accommodate the chair frame, and the snap locks are also made out of metal. It's got a cork handle, however, this is pretty much the same handle that I have on the Cascade Mountain Techs. I wish they would upgrade this to a more premium feel. Overall, these are pretty solid trekking poles. I've tried them out a couple times and they feel great on the trail. Personally, I've stayed away from carbon fiber. I prefer aluminum in the rugged terrain of the Adirondacks and the cold Northeast winters. So we'll see how these guys perform in a month or two when there's snow on the ground. So how much does this chair cost? The bundle with the trekking poles is going to retail for $199 and they're taking pre-orders right now. And if you make the comparison to the Helinox Highback chair, which costs $170, you're getting premium trekking poles for 30 bucks. But this is one of my knocks with the TrekChair. You can only buy it as a bundle. I understand Get Out Gear wants to test and warranty the whole package, but I'm not willing to give up my Lakey poles at this point. I did try it with my Lakey poles and they work just fine, but definitely try that at your own risk. My other knock on this chair is similar to my gripe with trekking pole tents is you need to take trekking poles. I like to kayak camp and I bought a Trekology chair specifically for an Allagash River trip. If I had this chair, I'd also have to pack my trekking poles. Not a huge deal, but just something to consider. And what if I did own a trekking pole tent? Get Out Gear actually addresses this in the FAQ on their website. I'll let you be the judge. The Get Out Gear TrekChair is an ingenious design. It is one of the most comfortable chairs I own, period. Better than the Helinox, the Trekology, and even some of the camp chairs in my backyard around my fire pit. It's well constructed and well made. The owner is very sincere and took a lot of feedback from the Indiegogo campaign and incorporated it all into the chair, and it shows. Is it for every use case? Probably not. Is it gonna become a cult favorite? Absolutely. It was such a dream to come back after a long hike and be able to just lounge back in this chair, kick up my feet, and enjoy a fire. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, be sure to click that like button. If you want to see other gear reviews, how-tos, and outdoor adventures, I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. I'll see you guys outside.